Hello, my name is Kelly Brown. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about performance standards, how I will roll those out to my employees, how I will evaluate the performance of my employees, and how I will reward my employees that meet those performance goals, and what will be done to the employees that do not meet those performance goals. Okay, so first, what I'm going to talk about is how to roll them out. So what I would do is use training documents as well as on-job training. The reason I say that, some people can actually read a pamphlet, a job task, and actually get the hang of it. Other people are hands-on learners. So I think if you mix the best of both worlds, you're gonna nail it on the head. So what I would do, I would start with a theory of operations document. I would take the job description. I would take a qualified operator and have them to write the total theory of how the machine works or how the job works. Um, then once that has been written, I'd have them to break it down into a troubleshooting guide. What to do in case of a broken part, a machine, or just a failed website. So after these training documentations are rolled out to the employee, and the employee has been deemed qualified by the lead on those, I would then take a qualified operator to work with the employee and train them on the standard work of the machine. The standard work of the machine comes from the training documents. So these qualified operators will write the way they do their work every day. We take all of the operators that do their job. We have them all to write their way down. We sit them in a room. We talk about how we're going to do this, how we're going to make it into one. We're going to take the best qualities of each operator. We're going to put it into one, and it's a living document. If it doesn't work, we review it and we make it better. So once these documents are done, the new employees that come in after they're qualified on the documents themselves, then they actually get hands-on experience with the job. And by using those two main ingredients there, you're going to train that employee well. The way I would evaluate my employees is by having a team lead on each shift of the job. And this team lead would keep eye on the new employees and see how they're performing. Another way is measuring your effectiveness by using a system of downtime. You can record all your downtime. You can look at your minor stops or places you've had problems with, and you can have a percentage of the time that you are actually doing work in your process and not fail. So you set a bar, percentage-wise, that you want that machine to run. And once you get up to that, you keep going. So you develop processes to meet those overall efficient goals. And every morning, or at the beginning of every shift, your leads roll this out from the day before, and you say, this was our percentage that we ran yesterday. We want to do this better. And your process is looked at on how to make things better, using improvements, standardizing your work, as I mentioned earlier. And once you do these things, your process will get better. You will heal the process. So these are how we're going to evaluate people. We're going to have our leads to have a quarterly evaluation on every employee to see how they're doing their job, to grade them on their performance, as well as rolling the information out of what we expect as well as where they're meeting. So if they're meeting at an 80 percentile and the goal's set for 85, we're going to let them know. And also, we're going to have a little friendly competition between the shifts. That will drive performance to be better. Um, everybody has a competitive nature. I think a little competition is healthy in the workplace. So we're going to roll out all this information to each shift and each employee, and we're all going to work as one team to try to make it better. And that's how we're going to evaluate our performance, not only of the employee, but of the team and the equipment. As far as the rewards, what I would do, a lot of people in business nowadays, you hear that money is not a motivator. I think the way you use money can make it not a motivator. So what I mean by that, a lot of businesses do things and employees become entitled. They have an entitlement issue. So if you're just giving everybody money all the time, they're going to feel entitled and they're going to expect that ever so often. What I propose is to set goals on the line as a team. What that does is it lets your teams work more together to achieve that goal, so they all get some sort of commission. So I think you should do a money payout for your goals. If your goals are met, you get a payout per quarter for the goals that you meet. If it's just for instance $200 per quarter each time, if you've met your goal 80% of the days of the month. What that does, it gives you ambition to meet those goals. So you're not feeling at all that you're entitled to that. You're actually working for that. You're working harder. You're trying to make your workplace a better place to get to those goals. You're tearing down obstacles. You're looking at your process and you're coming up with new ways, and you're building skills around your work just so you can meet those goals. So instead of having a cookout every month and then every employee says, well, we didn't have a cookout this month, they feel entitled to that. But if they have to meet a certain goal, even if they fail one month, the next month they're going to try that much harder. So that drives a better workplace, it drives morale up, and it gives employees ambition. And I think that is a key to success in business. The entitlement will not be there, and your employees will drive harder as a team and work together for one common goal. Thank you.